Are made of. No more of this bullshit about mock drafts. This is the real deal. All right, there are consequences to your actions starting now, and we are here to do a real draft. This is not a mock draft. Real draft, one quarterback with
real
our
draft,
followers.
real money, kid.
We appreciate y'all for hanging out with us. The chat is
up.
vibrant. The chat is active. We see you, Kiwi369. Macy's got the countdown 6 days. Dak is here. Darth is here. Sunraker's here. Steven's here. We did get a couple super chats, so let's just quickly answer those before we get to today's draft. From Kiwi, thank you so much for the donation, my man. Sapus, he says, I have a question above, but also non-fantasy question. What NFL teams do you guys support? I'm a Commanders and Chiefs fan. Badaki's a Giants fan.
Yeah, I support one team. None of this bullshit. No, I'm
some people have a problem with it. This is his question. He says, half PPR, what position do you think I sure up and try and trade a quarterback, Devin Singletary or Shakir? Well, you've already got Josh Allen. I don't know why you need to trade for a quarterback.
Yeah, there's no point in trading for a quarterback unless it's a super flex. And
trade a quarterback for. Maybe he's trying to trade his quarterback. So I think tight end is probably the one area you should look at improving at. If you can send Josh Allen for a Sam Laporta level player and add a couple other pieces in that deal, that's ideal for you because you can start Jaden Daniels. You got an elite tight end there. That's what I would say is ideal for you, my friend. We got another super chat here from 369 Shimmy Shimmy Shine, and he's showing us his team. He says, trade offer is AJ Brown for Tyreek from an Eagles fan. Take Tyreek Hill. Don't even need to think about it. Take Tyreek Hill.
And that's probably the last we're going to be talking about players here because it is cinnamon time, meaning that once the draft starts, we can't be talking about these players. We appreciate these donations, these super chats. We're happy to answer these super chats if the players are off the board. But huge love for everyone. Shout out to the
Just to
Alpha League,
clarify why, by the way, it's not that we do want to talk with you guys, but we are about to be in a real draft. Think about this for a second. If you guys are in a real draft with your friends and people are talking about players that aren't on the draft board, it's kind of annoying. So that's why we try and avoid it. So let's all get on the same page here. The only rule, we're going to show you our real drafts. It's really fun. But the only rule we have is don't be that one guy in your fantasy draft who's like, why is Christian McCaffrey still on the board? Wait, why has no one drafted Christian McCaffrey? Guys, do you see? Wait, why is Christian still there? No one likes that guy, all right? Code Cinnamon. Don't be talking about players that aren't on the board. Why? Because imagine you were in this draft, okay? And imagine you had a player you really wanted to draft and you got sniped one pick beforehand because the entire chat is just talking about this player that should be drafted already. So hopefully that makes sense. We appreciate you guys for hanging out with us. Do us a favor, go ahead and hit that like button as the stream starts. Like goal today is 100. With your help, I think we might be able to get there. But let's get to what we were here to get to for. So this is a one quarterback league. All right. No more super flex for the year. One quarterback, 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, a tight end, and 3 flex spots. So this is a start 9, 1 quarterback. Big shout out to everybody who has supported us. This is a league where nobody left from last year to this year. Every single person said, I love this league so much, I wanted to stay in it. I don't know why they loved it, because I beat all their asses. Reigning champion right here. I guess they like a good spanking. All right, everyone's into something. So, Badaki, you're on mute, by the way. So
let's move on, please. Thank you. Get them on. Let's just start the draft, shall we?
So, shout out to Dan Savage. This is my father, by the way, and we were game planning together before the draft. He always drafts his team too high. I'm trying to help him this year. We'll see what happens. Shout out to John. Shout out to Billy. Shout out to Killer K. Dak.
Keep doing your thing, Papa Savage.
Cheddar Bob, Ed Mac, Darth, Chase, and Captain Barney. A lot of these guys are OGs, like triple OGs, day ones. Like John and Billy, one of the first people who ever signed up to support us. Same with Ed
Kingdom
Mac.
Builders.
Same with Chase. Like a lot of these guys were day ones. So let's go ahead and get this thing started. Stephen Day with the super chat. He says after the first. Okay, we'll do this after the first. Okay.
Okay.
Well, let's go ahead and get this draft started here. 3, 2, 1 PPR and Dan the man is on the clock. Let me pause this real quick because what we'll do is we'll do a minute and a half to start the draft. Then we will go to 60 seconds, and then eventually we will go to 30 seconds. So let me just quickly change that setting for us, and we are good to go.
Come on.
I'm at the 12 spot. I asked anyone if they wanted to swap with me, and no one had any interest at all.
At all. At all here. All right.
All
CD
right.
Lamb.
CD Lamb off the board at the 101. Then Christian McCaffrey. That's typically how the top 2 goes. And then Tyreek Hill, the big 3. No surprises to start. And I like it. I like it a lot.
Yeah,
Then we
I
see
like it a lot. Oh my
Bijan
gosh.
Robinson at the
I'm on the clock
104.
already.
And you're on the clock here. What are you thinking, brother?
Yeah,
Big decision here.
This is huge decision. One quarterback. Oh man. I'm not saying this is hard. I'm just saying, like, I already have so much stock of some of these guys that I can go with. I really want to switch it up. Do I switch it up? Do I stick with the rankings?
Yeah.
You know, I mean, this is honestly why I'm making a hard choice. I think if there's any other position, I would easily know where I'd be going here. Oh man, do I do it? Do I stick with the rankings or do
Even a fantasy expert can tilt, guys. We see it every draft when Badak
every single day?
Even us. Sometimes we don't know what to do.
And it's already the first round.
And by the way, I hate calling ourselves experts. Like, I've never liked calling myself an expert. I'm a connoisseur. I'm a fantasy connoisseur.
He's a connoisseur. Oh man.
You got 15 seconds here, brother.
Yeah, I know.
You can do it.
I know. I'm gonna go wide receiver.
This guy's a fantasy expert. He spent a minute and a half on his first pick. I mean, this is gonna be a long draft. This is gonna be a long draft, ladies and gentlemen.
It's just like I literally have 3. I think, if I'm not mistaken, 2 or 3 more stocks, or 2 or 3 other stocks of Ja'Marr Chase. I think this might be my 4th.
Terrible pick.
It's a terrible pick.
Instant regret.
Next minute, not playing. Not playing week 1. Like, I should have freaking went a different way.
That has got to be the lowest I've ever seen Amon-Ra St. Brown fall down a board in our
drafts. 108, yeah.
Everyone else is picking quickly, man. They know what they're doing. There's some confidence in this room right now.
Why? If there's a minute and a half on the clock, I'm going to take a minute and a half if I want to.
No,
okay?
You're not, though. You're not. All right, I am on the turn here. Wow.
Hey, you know what? Take your time.
They call me an expert.
Take your time. Here. I just want you to take your time here at the turn because this is a difficult decision for you.
Nah,
please.
It's not. We're gonna grab Saquon Barkley and we're gonna come back around, and Drake London is gonna be my pick at the 201. We're gonna have a little fun with this. I have literally no stock of Drake London at all in any league. So we're gonna start a little Saquon Barkley, Drake London, and then Travis Kelce goes off the board. All right. This is not what I expected to happen.
Randy Dan Savage is pissed.
Puka Nacua is gone. Jonathan Taylor is gone. It's getting hot. It's getting heavy. It's getting difficult to keep up with. I'm not going to lie to you as I'm updating my my draft board here. You're just not that guy, pal.
Oh, I was. Randy Dan Savage is
Steven, by the way, says in a keeper league, he's at the 3 spot. He's keeping Kyler Kincaid. Let me know what y'all think I should do in a super flex keeper. So in a super flex keeper, I guess the question is, what are the best players available, Steven? Because it's hard to tell you exactly what to do. In every keeper, there are certain players that are no longer available, which will impact obviously the way that you draft and the way that we draft. So what would be helpful is telling us what players will be available you think at the 3 spot in your Superflex format. So I went Drake London, then Kelce went off the board, Puka Nacua, Jonathan Taylor, Marvin Harrison, who honestly, I have regrets. I wanted to take Marvin Harrison, but I was scared. I was too scared, and I bitched out, and that's something that I will have to live with for the rest of my life.
Yeah, and that happens often, you know. I'm okay with the choice I made with Ja'Marr Chase. I was really almost close to taking Breece Hall. But there are a couple players here that I'm going to be very happy at taking right here, right now.
Yeah.
Come on.
Speaking of players you have a lot of, I got a lot of Saquon Barkley. And I'm not loving it at the moment, but I do have a lot of Saquon Barkley. There goes Brandon Ayuk, who obviously signs the big-time contract. And, you know, in a lot of home leagues, Ayuk was probably going rounds 4, rounds 5 because people were freaking out. We were trying to tell y'all, hey, it's going to be okay. Still take Brandon Ayuk. And you go Derrick Henry, Badaki. You and I have been clowned on by other experts about how much we love Derrick Henry this year.
I love Derrick Henry. This is my first stock of Derrick Henry. This is why I'm happy with that. I made the decision not to go Breece Hall because I still get my elite wide receiver and I still get one of my top 10 guys in Derrick Henry here, top 12 guys in Derrick Henry falling to me at the 208. Normally you kind of see him going a little bit earlier in mock drafts. Yeah. This is technically our first one quarterback league, so I don't know how far he would have fell, but I think Killer K has a tough decision to make right here.
Yes, I agree. And by the way, Steven, still, I'm waiting for your message, by the way. Chase says, Zach, you are an expert. I'm not. Don't call me an expert. All right. Tane, by the way, big shout out to Tane. This is a very cool comment to see. He says, you guys are absolutely killing it at the moment. Proud of how far you guys have come. I remember when you had less than 100
Hey, man, thank you so much. We appreciate you. That's awesome.
That is very cool. Very kind of you. And we appreciate you big time. Chase says London will finish as the wide receiver 1 on the Falcons this year, and that's a fact. Take that to the bank. So Devon Achane does come off the board here.
Be careful.
Better call Tyrone.
Gotta call on Tyrone. Nah. People are really roasting Nathan in this George Pickens take.
Oh, is this on TikTok?
On TikTok, yeah. They're like, this guy's an idiot.
Yeah, TikTok and just overall, the comment section on any social media platform isn't always the kindest place to be.
Billy, the foundation. Take your time, Billy. Take your time. I think Billy's stuck in a hard place right now. I think I know where Billy would normally go, but maybe he's struggling right now.
Let's see, Fantasyland football. Yeah, we just started the TikTok up. We were dormant for a while. Man, this is cool how TikTok's desktop page doesn't work at all. Nico Collins.
Yeah.
And Kyron falls all the way to the 211.
Randy Dan Savage. I think it's just clear that your dad there you go. There you go. He loved
calm and collected. This is exactly I'm telling you, we had 2 game plans for him going in. This is the exact game plan I said. He said, I have to leave the draft with Mahomes. I want Mahomes. I want to cheer for my team.
Oh, gosh. Such a good
And I said, well, you're going to have to take him at the 301 if you want him. So he's doing well so far. Heavy running backs for John here to start.
I wanted Josh Jacobs.
3 dogs right off the board. Fantasy Stock Exchange is in the building. He says Benson season. I love it.
Oh my goodness.
I hope you didn't see the video I left. It was just a joke. I love you, Danny.
I need to record my video. I actually recorded like multiple ones this morning, and I was like, oh, maybe I'll wait until after the draft to see how I feel about the ones that I recorded. I kind of went in on you. I was being like hella blunt. I was like, look, I went in, but I teared it back a bit. Maybe
you know what's funny though is like I absolutely love Trey Benson. Everyone knows that, but I'm just having fun with you.
Okay.
Cooper Kupp off the board here. Badaki's on the clock. Take your time because I got to update my cheat sheet. So
I will take my time.
Take your time, brother. No one's rushing you here. All right. You've got all the time in the world, my friend.
I will take my time.
All the time in the world. All right, hurry the hell up. I updated my cheat sheet. Just joking. It's a joke. So he starts with Chase Henry. Terrible start. I don't know if there's a worse start in fantasy football this year. Can he recover? I don't know. We'll wait and see here. Stanley says, all jokes, don't worry. The one I recorded was comedy too. I love it. I love it. He says, I got receipts. Reminder, guys, we're going to try our absolute best not to mention players that haven't been drafted yet. I know sometimes it's inevitable. Harris says, I took Puka over London. Was that a mistake? No, not a mistake at all. Not a mistake at all. Guys, I think you got to realize that for Badaki and I was talking to my dad about this morning. If you include dynasty drafts and best ball and redraft, I think this is like my 45th draft this year. So I do want some stock of some players that I have no stock of. I do have Puka over London in my rankings, but I thought, you know what? I want to have fun with this. I'm the reigning champ. All right, I can have a little fun here. We've already paid our dues. We are already the most respected team in this league. All right. When people see us walking around, they're like, holy shit, that's the league champ. So we can have a little fun here and there. Devontae Adams,
a little bit of fun.
Off the board. Jalen Waddle off the board. Both very good picks. Devontae Adams at the 306. Kind of crazy. Kind of crazy.
It's kind of crazy, man. Yeah.
It's kind of crazy.
Let's see.
McBride off the board. What the fuck? I didn't even. Sorry, excuse my language. Olave was available.
This is family friendly.
I didn't even know Olave was on the board. Okay. Wow. Great pick.
What the hell's wrong with you, man? Family friendly.
What's wrong? How much time do you have? I can tell you what's wrong with me, but it's gonna take a while.
Praying for you, man.
I appreciate it. Are you actually praying for me every day? You wake up
I'm not
Okay,
praying for you every day.
I thought I had the support of my friends and family, but I guess
No,
I don't.
not me. Not me.
Unlucky. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Blue said, Zach, work out. They're keeping me accountable, and I love it, and I haven't started. I'm sorry, guys. Keep keeping me accountable. Keep peer pressuring me into working out and benefiting myself, my own body. I need your help with that. Okay. So, I'm in a position here where in a league where you can start 5 receivers, I got Deebo Samuel at the 312. I've never seen Deebo Samuel last this long in a draft. Am I an idiot? Am I missing something? Probably.
I want you to take him, please. I beg of you.
So we are going to take Deebo Samuel here as our wide receiver 2.
Mm-hmm. I like that.
Man,
keep going.
There's already 3 tight ends off the board. I don't want to not have an elite guy in a draft this year, so we're going to take Mark Andrews at the 401 here.
Okay. Someone say
Brandon Ayuk goes at the 207. Deebo Samuel at the 312. I mean, should everyone just transfer me money now? Do we need to keep the draft going, or what do you guys think? I don't know. Up to you. Up to you.
Oh man, this guy is on something else. This guy is something else.
Talk me up, Harris. Talk me up. Zach wishing someone said, why is Olave on the board? Fantasy says, I was about to say my mother face on this t-shirt, but I caught myself in the video. I love it.
Honestly, just get it out. You know what? You should do it because Thomas can just bleep it out. That would be funny.
We did get a super chat from the professor. Appreciate you, professor, supporter of the show. We love you. He's got his team here. I can't say all the names. I'm looking at them, professor. But here's what I'll say. 12-man, full PPR. That's a pretty good team. I mean, tight end is really your weak spot. So if you can hit on a sleeper tight end, a late round tight end, your ceiling is through the roof, my friend. Really well done. Outside of that position, you're stacked. I don't know how you're that good at quarterback.
It's like, okay, I'll get Tank here at the 4-8 maybe.
Nah.
What's going on in this draft?
Wake up.
DK Metcalf. James, brother Cook.
Let James what? Let him cook. That's what we
let him cook.
Let James cook. Hey, do us a favor and hit that like button on today's stream, guys. We appreciate all y'all hanging out. I want to know who still has drafts left to go. Is anyone drafting tonight? Is anybody about to get into a draft and you're just hanging out with us? Do you have a draft tomorrow? What's your schedule looking like? But be a friend, hit that like button. We got a like goal today of 100 likes. This is a real draft, real money on the line. This is not a mock draft. I repeat, not a mock draft, real draft. I am your reigning champion right here. All right. They say I'm not an expert. I'm not an expert. I'm a connoisseur. All right. But we appreciate y'all for hanging out.
Not a doctor.
NMB says drafting second league on Sunday. Chase has multiple to go. Ian says he drafts in 45 minutes. Good luck, brother.
Oh
You're gonna
boy,
kill
good
it.
luck, man. Yeah, that's
Blue
awesome.
says he has 2 Sunday, 1 Tuesday, 1 Wednesday, and 1 no date yet. Well, the one that has no date yet, y'all better figure that ish out real quick. All right, because people's schedules are stacking up. Waffle has a home league tomorrow, Sunday, 2 drafts tomorrow, 1 Sunday. Laugh
That's
draft is
awesome,
Monday
guys.
for Brian. Sunraker has 1 on Tuesday. I love it. I have 2 drafts Sunday, 2 Monday, Jordan says. Slick Willie says I have a draft on Sunday. Rookie draft on Monday. Love that. That's going to be fun. Sunday and Monday, Steven says redraft tomorrow. Fantasy says keep cooking, gang. I love it. 2 minutes. Sets is about to go into a home league in 2 minutes, and he's just here for the vibes. He's here for the absolute vibes right now.
You know, vibes.
You know the fucking vibes. Josh Allen off the board. Stephon Diggs off the board. I really like Diggs at the 407 there. Just Dak is cooking up a squad at the moment. Ken
Man,
Walker
this
off
is
the board.
very interesting.
Padaki is panicking. He's panicking Skywalker right now.
Did we did vote to make this tight end premium, didn't we?
Nope.
Not this one?
Mm-mm.
Just wanted to clarify.
I don't believe so.
Let
I'll
me just
double check,
triple
but I
check.
don't believe so.
Yeah, if you could let me know, I just want to triple check that because I don't remember if this one is tied in premium or not.
No, we didn't ever put a vote on it, so we can't make a tight end premium now. Just
Okay,
regular.
that's good. That's good. That's good. Oh man! Oh man! Yeah, that makes my decision easy.
Okay. Joe Moneybags Mixon off the board. Another player everybody hates. Another player you and I are fine drafting. Blue says, I'm sorry, why do you take Mahomes at the 301? That's actually my dad. He's a Chiefs fan. He loves Patrick Mahomes. But
That's Daddy
I will,
Savage.
I will say this. You guys need to know this about our leagues. All of our leagues are 6-point passing touchdown leagues. I cannot comprehend why people do 4-point passing touchdown leagues. It makes no sense to me. It does not compute. A touchdown should be 6 points for every single player. It makes no sense to me why it would be any different. So all of our leagues are 6-point passing touchdowns. I guess I can understand why some people don't do that. But yeah, just to clarify, 6-point passing touchdown for sure.
I'm scared of what Randy Dan is gonna do at the edge here. He's gonna snipe. He's gonna snipe people. Devonta Smith.
That is insane how low Devonta Smith fell. I just kept watching him go down and down the board.
Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Chase going with no RBs. Chase is going to be scrambling to get an RB here soon. There goes Alvin Kamara. Looking at Zach's cheat sheet. I bet you Randy Dan has it printed out. Cross the names
I gave him
out.
my cheat sheet.
I know.
I love it. Amari Cooper, he got the last running back I had in a tier in Alvin Kamara. So I'm a fan of the start.
And da 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 da.
Dak with the donation. I appreciate you, man. He says, Zach's 2024 payouts. This is all he gets. Love your league mates. I love it.
I love it. Love that as well. That's awesome.
So Dalton Kincaid comes off the board. That is later than we have seen him typically, but in our leagues, he hasn't gotten out of the fourth round.
I was honestly contemplating him there at the 4-8. Since it's not a tight end premium, I'm not gonna lean too much into having Dalton Kincaid there. I think getting these running backs are a little bit more valuable. But we'll wait.
If I
and
had
see
to give best draft so far, it would be Dan, it would be John, it'd be Cheddar Bob, it'd be Captain Barney, and Zach. Oh, what do those teams have? They have a tight end. Oh, okay, right. They got. Look, here's what I will say. This is the cheapest that the top tier tight ends have been ever in a draft. To be fair, so
Sure.
we can't disagree on that.
Take him, Billy. Take him. Take him. If you support this, I don't know if is it Billy that is that's Steelers fan, you better take him. Stare him right down, Billy.
Hey, let the guy draft, okay? Let's not. You're actually, you need to be aware of Code Cinnamon. Actually, I need to explain to you what Code Cinnamon
I
is
just
here.
all I
What
said
the hell?
was
That's
I just
insider
said
trading.
a team's name.
Imagine someone else
let's
wanted that player
go.
though.
Hey, welcome home. Welcome
I hate
home.
you. I just knew. I know
Welcome.
it. Badaki
home.
decided every year. Badaki and I do not like the same players. We always have the most controversy of
Come on.
any channel. People hate it. We
Here we go.
disagree so much. And this year, he just decides to like every player I like. I mean,
No. You
be
decide to like
original.
every player I
Be
like.
original, bro. Have an original thought,
Come
okay?
on. Talk it up. There goes George Pickens. Dak is doing it. Dak is doing everything that nobody wants to do. It's taking
I
George
love the
Pickens.
I love the team, Dak. I love it.
I mean, shit
You're
team
killing
really.
it, brother. Don't let anyone tell you you're not killing it, because you're absolutely smashing it.
Bang!
George Pickens off the board. Rashee Rice at the 505. Terrible pick. Followed up by maybe the five worst picks in the draft so far. I don't know.
Okay. Oh.
Chase says he wasn't getting past me anyway, Zach, if that helps. I know. I'm kidding, guys. I knew if I wanted Rice, I'd have to take him at the 401. I just couldn't stomach it. That's what she said.
I thought your dad was gonna take Rice
Well,
over Mark Cooper.
I did tell him beforehand, if you want Rice, you're going to have to take him at that turn. By the way, Lamar Jackson, Jalen Hurts, this has got to be the latest they've ever gone off the board in a one quarterback league. Certainly in your home leagues, these guys would be long gone. So if you think about it in that fashion, pretty good value. Excuse me.
Pretty good value. I gotta post a TikTok here very soon.
Yeah. Our TikTok, by the way, we did start it up again. Is this the George Pickens one? This is the one that Nathan's getting roasted on, apparently. Yeah. Everyone's roasting Nathan. You know what's funny, though? I love that we all have each other as content creators, and we can just laugh at how rude people are. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, we can just come together and be like, wow, people are so rude. It's unnecessarily rude.
Yeah, I completely agree.
We're going to change to 60 seconds in round 6.
Don't be surprised, Alec. I'm not surprised at all. Not at all. Trust me.
There goes Aaron Jones. Have a
Aaron
nice day,
Jones.
Aaron. And
Ramondre.
Ramondre. Okay. All right. Are you guys like just letting me win this league on purpose, or what's going on here? I'm kidding. I'm joking, guys. I'm joking. But we are going to go ahead and we are going to grab 2 receivers here. I'm trying to figure out who I have the least amount of stock in. All right. I think this guy's a true league winner. If I could redo my guys, he'd be a my guy. Look at how far down the ADP I'm going here. I don't give a shit. Welcome, Brian Thomas Jr. to the squad.
That's a reach and a half.
I don't care. I want my guy. I'll take him over Kirk every day.
He calls himself an expert.
Twice on Sundays.
My goodness.
I'll take some free money here. And then we have an option here.
He calls himself an expert.
There's so many wide receivers available right now, but I feel like we're about to go down a tier. Yes, well over Kirk. Well over Kirk. There's a
Roll some in the chat.
There's a 10 spot ranking difference for me with Kirk and Brian Thomas this year. We need to change it to 60 seconds. Let me do that before I make this next pick. All right, 60 seconds on the clock. Man, so many options here. I really feel like I can go so many different ways. I already have a lot of this particular player, and I don't have a lot of another. So we're going to grab Calvin Ridley here at the 601. And we are building out that flex spot here. Andy, I promise you, brother, you do not know how many mock drafts we've done with our community. You do not know how our community watches every single video we ever release and all the mock drafts. I promise you, Brian Thomas was not coming back to me. I promise you.
It could have. He could have. He reached.
I promise you, he's not coming back to me.
He went. He went Mr. Fantastic Four. My guy was on the other side of the world. That's
Chase
what
says he
did.
almost took Brian Thomas Jr. at the 5'10". Eat a dick, all right?
Chase, don't be fueling him right now, because if you say that and then you blow his head up, roast him.
Oh, my head is already way too big for my shoulders. Blue says he has Kirk 14 spots over Brian Thomas. Damn, that's sick. If you want a middle wide receiver 2-3, dude, you're killing it then. You're absolutely smashing it right now. If you want a guy who has top 12 upside and can actually win your league, maybe you look at the guy who's a first round pick, guy who's already starting and playing more snaps than Kirk. I don't know, just an idea. I don't know. You guys figure out your own stuff.
Oh boy. All right.
Reader says, been playing fantasy for 3 years now. I've only played ESPN with some buddies of mine in random various leagues. Is there a site I should try different formats like Dynasty or Keeper? Sleeper, the Sleeper app.
Yeah.
This is the app that we're using right now. Yeah, we should contact them about some sort of like collaboration because we promote them for free so much. But yeah, Sleeper app I think is the best by far. It's constantly updated. I think there's a ton of value in a Sleeper app league. So Chris Godwin went, Zay Flowers went. Someone made a terrible pick and decided to take Christian Kirk. I'm joking. All love. It's a joke. Chris Godwin also off the board. So someone in this league respects Chris Godwin. I like that because no one in the Flock League respects Chris Godwin. Like it's crazy how little people care about him. Xavier Worthy goes off the board. I'm sure my dad is furious. I know he wanted Xavier Worthy. Roma Dunze also off the board here. Sleeper needs to pay y'all, Andy said. Well, to be honest, Sleeper they do a great job on their own. They just keep making the app better. They're always updating it. They're always making it more friendly to use. So, yeah.
Man, this is interesting draft.
Oops says I should have taken a running back in a league where I can start 5 receivers, 3 flex. I'm good. I'll build up on the wide receivers.
He said, oops.
I know Danny loves Pitts, so that's good to see.
What should I do here? I mean,
You got 10
I think it's
seconds
too
to figure
good.
it out.
I think it's too good of a value, personally. I'm gonna take a quarterback.
All right.
In the 6th round?
Jay Stroud off the board. No, anytime you can get a guy who's going to score the same amount of points as 4 quarterbacks available in round 10, you got to do it.
Sure, you have to do it. You take him.
You have to get that player. I'm joking. Like, honestly, if CJ Stroud is the MVP this year and he puts 50 touchdowns up, I will clown myself.
That's what I'm believing. That's what I'm believing.
Daniel says Sleeper's killing it with the updates lately. Yeah, they are. They absolutely are. And I love how much of a focus it is for them. Andy says, my league mocked me when I told them Sleeper was better than Yahoo 2 years ago. They love it now. Yeah, we are one of our oldest home leagues, which is like 8-9 years old. We originally were on NFL.com app, and we were like, guys, can we please go to Sleeper? And they were like, I don't know. Like, really, Sleeper? And then eventually they folded, and they love it. No more free ads for Sleeper, all right? We're gonna tell everyone to go to ESPN now. I'm kidding. It's a terrible platform. Absolutely terrible. Sunraker says Zach is being bullied. I am. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Badaki.
My feelings are hurt.
I'm just having fun.
That's what I'm just not talking anymore. My feelings are genuinely hurt. I mean, boycott Zach.
Honestly, boycott me. I actually think I'm gonna adapt the villain role in the Flock League, by the way, because Mason's chat hates me. I think they hate me, so I might just adopt the villain role in that league.
Okay, maybe I'll adopt the nice guy. No,
a little good cop, bad cop. I'll be right back.
Yeah, he's gonna go help his dad right now. He's gonna be right back. He's gonna go draft for him, guaranteed. An absolute guarantee. Tony Pollard. Okay. Sorry guys, I'm just scheduling some of this new content that I recorded the other day to release here tonight on that Fantasyland Shorts page, or Fantasy Never Stops, excuse me. Since that is done. Hollywood Brown. So he gets a chief. He gets some sort of stack. And that's exactly what he wanted. There goes Jordan Love. I'm loving the way this is falling to me. I'm loving the way it is. Oh man, this is hilarious. Come on, Billy. Take your time. There goes the run of quarterbacks. Hey. Hey. Take one now, killer. You should take the quarterback that Zach wants to take, and we all know who that is. Shout out to El Tigre. We just got a super set. Just got home from my cousin's funeral, and somehow Zach's dropped the saddest thing I've ever seen today. Hashtag savage to savage villain bro. First of all, sorry for your loss.
Badaki is actively trying to impact this draft. He wants you to take a quarter. I just want you guys to know that he's actively trying to sabotage. He took a quarterback, and now he wants to feel good about it.
How did he know? Because he went to go help his father. Are you drafting your team or you drafting your dad's team?
I went to piss. What are you talking about?
My ass.
I literally was pissing.
He was pissing with the mic up. Saying, what is Badaki doing? Da, da, da.
You're just stirring shit up. Maybe I'm the good cop. Anthony Richardson off the board. That's actually pretty late for Anthony Richardson. We see him go a lot higher typically.
Yeah. This is very interesting.
You guys time the bathroom break, all right? Go ahead and time it. Can you stop drafting the players I like?
Da, 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 da.
Wow, George Kittle 7th round. That's nice. That's nice.
Tick-tock,
Kittle in the 7th
tick-tock.
round.
Then a TikTok. I posted TikTok, guys. Make sure you go like that.
Did we talk about these super chats, by the way?
Yes, I talked about El Tigre and I haven't talked about Brad's yet.
El Tigre, I appreciate you, man. He says, just got home from my cousin's funeral and somehow Zach's draft is the saddest thing I've seen today. I love it. Brad says, thoughts on Kamara this year? I love Kamara, man.
Yeah.
Trade for Zamir and Smith? Well, if you can get Devonta Smith and Zamir White, I think you should take that deal. But I do love Alvin Kamara this year. He's one of my favorite picks. Damn. Great pick.
So is Raheem the Dream there.
Damn, son. You're cheesing me, dog.
You're cheesing me, dog. Someone said it was a 2-minute and 53-second bathroom break.
That seems pretty normal. How fast are you guys pissing? Are you guys not washing your hands? We got a bunch of nasty people not washing their hands in the chat here.
Bang! Caliber off the board. Bang.
Oh, I was really hoping for Kyler Chase. You sniped my heart out of my chest.
Should have taken a quarterback early. Should have taken another running back early. No. You know, Captain Barney on the clock here. Da, 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 da.
Absolutely sniped my heart straight out of my chest.
Okay. Okay.
I thought we answered 369 super chat. He just commented about it. I swear we answered it at the beginning of the show. Yeah, we did, brother. We answered it at the very beginning of the show.
Yeah, 1,000%. 1,000%.
Go back to the very beginning and we answered it. I promise you. All right, DeAndre Swift is gone. That is perfect. I've never been able to draft this my guy this year. Zamir White is the pick. That's awesome. Every other draft I haven't been able to get him. And then we're going to make a pick that's probably going to upset you. He's not. He wasn't going to come back to you anyway. But we're going to grab Christian Watson here as our last flex spot.
That's all right. That's okay.
He wasn't going to come back to you anyway. There's no reason for you to be upset about that, actually.
Nah, I'm okay with them. I'm okay with that.
Jameson Williams, Evan Ingram off the board.
Da, 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 da.
Oh, there was another part of the question? Okay.
There's another part of that question after the super chat. I just didn't fit into one.
Oh, he says, and I went with infinite upside with AR over Kyler, shooting for the moon, playing to win, baby. Thanks for all the advice. It's a start 8 if that means anything on deciding who to drop. So yeah, no, we would still take Tyreek Hill. Who would you need to drop though? Because you're doing a 1-for-1, right? AJ Brown for Tyreek. Am I reading that wrong? I might be reading it wrong. Like, tell us what we're...
It's a start 8 if that means anything when you decide who to drop. Yeah, I'm not necessarily
I thought it was a 1-for-1 deal. What's up, Johnny? He says, how do you think Christian Watson will do this year? Yeah, I'm not the biggest Christian Watson fan. I'll be 100% straight up honest with you guys. But I can recognize as well that if he can stay healthy, then he was the wide receiver 1 on this team last year when he was healthy. So to me, it's betting on like a really good offense just later than you have to bet on Jayden Reed. So that's the thought process there. I get it. I've been concerned about Watson too all offseason. I have never drafted him in round 6 or 7, but in round 8, I thought he was the best upside receiver on the board. At the end of the day, like we say, you play to win your league, right? But I can recognize that there's some injury concerns there. I totally get that.
Yeah,
as Brian Robinson off the board. Yeah, you go ahead. I know you're a Watson guy.
No, I was just gonna say I love Watson this year. Like you, just to kind of echo, if he can stay healthy, I think sky is the limit there with Christian Watson. I think he's clearly the number 1 wide receiver in that offense. I think he competes with Jayden Reed. I think he competes with Jayden Reed and everyone else. I mean, I can't say because it's cinnamon.
Yeah.
I am going to take, just in case, my tight end here.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use the bathroom. I'll be back.
Okay, so just following up on this question from 369, so you have to drop someone is what you're saying. So, man, I really don't want to drop anyone there. I guess it'd have to be Wicks. I really don't want to drop him, but I guess it'd have to be him. I was gonna say Zeke, but Zeke is more valuable at this moment. So, Doosty says, just traded the following: CD and Kyron for Saquon and AJ Brown, then traded Saquon and Waddle for Chase and Pacheco. I got to be honest, I would have preferred to kept CD and Kyron personally. So you basically went from CD and Kyron to Chase and Pacheco. No, just being 100% honest with you, I would have rather just kept CD and Kyron. I think you did a couple lateral moves and you lateraled backwards. Just being transparent, just being honest. CeeDee Lamb is maybe the most valuable player in fantasy football this year, so my goal is not to upset you, just to be honest. I hope you know that.
Did Zach say something controversial?
I didn't. I know.
Did you talk about politics again?
Absolutely not. I would never talk about politics again. But Doosty said he basically traded CeeDee and Kyron, and he ended up with Chase and Pacheco. So I would prefer to have CeeDee and Kyron over those names.
Right. Yeah. All right. I'm loving that I took Jake Ferguson. Makes me feel better that Killer took Brock Bowers. Maybe he wanted Jake Ferguson. There goes Dan again. Now going to the other side of the coin. He got his Chiefs. Now he's getting his Washington Commanders.
Yes, so Austin Eckler off the board. I need to update my draft board. Bowers is gone. Keon Coleman is gone. It looks like Keon is going to play the most snaps of any receiver there. So we'll see. I mean, if he can just separate at all, that would be great for him. There goes DeAndre Hopkins. DeAndre Hopkins off the board, ladies and gentlemen. Down, down, down. Josh Palmer, great pick. He was by far the highest ranked receiver on the board still for me. I think he's so sneaky. I hate that you got him, Billy. Kingdom Builder, Billy. Jerome Ford off the board.
Builder, Billy. Yeah, Jerome Ford off the board. Interesting. Interesting way this is going to go. Do I go running back? Do I go wide receiver? I'm going to go wide receiver. I have too much of this guy, which is a huge concern. Too much. But I'm doing it anyway. Shakira.
All right, Khalil Shakir off the board.
I think I have him in Alpha, Bravo, and Charlie. Let me just triple check, which is probably really bad. Because if he doesn't hit,
I don't think I was able to get any stock of him this year. He just went. Once the Curtis Samuel injury happened, it was just tough to draft him in the spots I needed to.
I have him in Bravo. Let's see if I have him in Charlie.
Cortland Sutton's a great pick there as well. By the way, I really
have him
like
Bravo
that
and
pick.
Charlie. Gosh, I have him in all 3 leagues. I don't have him in the Flock League, though. I know exactly who Zach is about to take right here.
I don't think you do. I don't think you do.
I was contemplating between a running back here as well.
Downs. Let's get into the nitty gritty. We'll go 30 seconds in round 10.
Yeah. 30 seconds, round 10.
So y'all better be ready. Auto picks will not be overturned. Oh, great pick. Great pick. Again,
Tajay
2
Spears.
incredible picks.
That's who I was contemplating there at that 9-5 with Shakira.
They just kept falling down the board, and I thought,
yeah.
Can I really end up with one of these names?
I was definitely contemplating Tajay there. That was my best available running back. But I felt like the wide receivers were getting a little bit thin for my liking.
Dang. All right, so Warren and Tajay. There goes Nick's got a big old chubby.
Excuse me?
You heard it here first. All right, we are going to maybe shock the world here. And we are going to grab Blake Corum, which should shock nobody. That's one of my favorite handcuffs this year. And along with Blake Corum... Oh, don't do it. Welcome home, Chase Brown. Downtown Chase Brown. You thought you could get him in the 10th round. You should have realized I wanted some more running backs. Welcome home, Chase Brown.
Chase Brown, downtown.
Oh, yeah, I got to change the timer. Good point. My bad.
Thanks, brother.
Good shout. Officially 30 seconds on the clock.
Romeo. Doobs.
Get your fat doob out, mate. You know what? I'll be honest, like researching this year and everything, doing all our projections and getting into the nitty gritty. Dobbs is someone that I didn't do enough research on. I'll be 100% transparent with you. Like his playoff run was really impressive. Let me show you guys this. This was kind of shocking to me when I saw it. I was like, whoa, I didn't realize he was that good in the playoffs. So in the playoffs last year, He was versus the Cowboys. He was 6 for 6 for 151 and a tud. Versus the Niners, he had 83 yards. I just thought that was very impressive. 234 yards in the playoffs in 2 games. It's just never consistent, is it? That's a problem with him.
Nah, yeah. That's the biggest thing. Trey Benson.
I love the Trey Benson pick. Wicks is off the board. I love me some Dontavion.
Damn, I thought at least Rico was about to come back to me here. All right. Well, maybe it is time to pivot. I'm going to take Brandon Cooks here.
All right, let Brandon cook.
Let Brandon cook.
Off the board. How you feel about Stroud and Diggs this year? I think Diggs, this is what I've always said about the Texans wide receiver room. Give me the cheapest. Whoever the cheapest isn't in every draft, that's the player I'll draft. So Tank Dell was not the cheapest. It was actually Stephon Diggs this time around at the 407. So yeah, I like it.
I do like Diggs.
David Njoku here.
That's auto draft, and we said auto drafts did not get turned around.
You got to be on your P's and Q's when it goes to 36. But honestly, I thought, like, if you were going to go double tight end, I thought David Njoku was a great option. In fact, I was surprised that these two teams, Ed and Darth, didn't go David Njoku in the 10th round, but they might have a plan later on, I'm sure. I just thought he was a good value on the board.
Yeah.
Jerry Jeudy.
Quick
Jerry
pick
Jeudy
there,
is like... So you remember obviously the hype around Elijah Moore. You liked Elijah Moore last year. That's not the point. But the hype with Elijah Moore was very high last year. And it feels like Jerry Jeudy's the opposite. Everyone's like, yep, he's the number 2. And we're not going to talk about it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Let's just think maybe they were all hurt. They were all hurt.
Love the Chuba Hubbard pick, by the way. I really think he's an incredible value in drafts. There goes Adonai Mitchell, who is getting some love after preseason. Funnily enough, we both really liked Jerry Jeudy last year, if I remember right.
Yeah, I like Jerry. I thought it was going to be a good bounce back year. New offensive coordinator.
We quickly fell out of love with him.
Yeah.
What are your expectations this year for Jerry Jeudy then?
Oh, TJ Hawkinson. Jerry Jeudy for me, I think he'll just be like a good flex option. I think if he can stay healthy, there goes Joe Burr. It'll probably be like a Jacoby Myers type of outlook. I'm going to take a running back here. I feel like all these running backs went. I was hoping my last guy in that tier was Trey Benson. And I feel like if I don't take him now, he's not going to come back to me. I'll take Jillian McLaughlin here.
I love it. I was definitely eyeing him up for my next pick.
Take him now.
I keep every time you make a pick, I say I love it, and I hate that. I hate that that's happening.
Oh, that's okay.
Well, when I look at your team, you have a lot of players I love. I love Henry this year. I love Waddle. I love Rice. I love Deontay. I mean, maybe this guy's doing okay. Maybe he's doing all right, chat.
He's trying to switch up, chat. He's trying to switch up. He's trying to see,
guy.
you know.
I'm a good guy.
Now he says, oh, maybe I should be the bad guy. He doesn't like the bad guy role anymore.
No, I might be the villain in the Flock League. We'll see. As
I'm
Dobbins
like
comes
I'm
off the board. Hey, we did get a super chat from Sean.
Thank you so much, man. 12-team Superflex rebuild. Benson in the 26th first.
In a second.
Sorry, Benson in the 26th first and second, or DJ Moore and James Cook. That's interesting.
That is interesting. I think you should get more than DJ Moore and James Cook there. Or I think you should get more for DJ Moore and James Cook.
DJ Moore and James Cook, yeah.
Like, I think DJ Moore is worth like a first and a second range right now. I think James Cook is worth more than Benson, as much as I love him. So can you add another second to this deal and send a third? Then I think your matching value better. You get what I'm saying there? You feel the same way?
Yeah.
Come on, Chase. Come on, you're doing that on purpose, Chase. That's so annoying. That is actually so annoying.
You should have taken the quarterback.
You guys. Oh, you got the reaction you wanted.
Bro, he got Kyler Murray and Jane Daniels. Yeah, that's
that makes no sense.
He's pissed off. He's gonna
No,
message you privately.
Hey, do whatever you want. Go crazy. It is definitely annoying me. Let's see here.
I froze here on my screen. Okay, it's a Gabe Davis.
I am gonna go Curtis Samuel. Oh, did someone already draft Curtis?
I think so.
All right, we'll take Dak here as our quarterback. We'll take Dak. Did Curtis already go? I must have missed that.
Yes, he did go.
Where did he go? I don't see him.
I don't see him either. Am I tripping here?
Hold on. Hold on. Guys,
Wait,
is Curtis
what?
Samuel gone or not?
No, 9-8, Ed Mack.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I was literally
Bruh.
like sitting there like, what the hell is happening?
This guy just paused the draft because he won.
I genuinely thought Sleeper was glitching.
I thought so too, and then I found him.
That's my bad. We'll end up with Dak Prescott. Why the fuck are we getting two quarterbacks when you go Kyler Murray? Like, what are we doing, Chase? He says, not targeting you. I've done this multiple times in other drafts. Why?
Be careful.
Chase, you're killing me, dog. You're killing me.
You're cheesing me, dog.
We will take Jalen right off our board here as he goes at the 12-2. There goes Mooney.
Okay, nice little run of tight ends here.
Whoa. Taysom Hill. People are high on Taysom Hill.
People are high on Taysom Hill. I'm not sure why.
Rashid Shaheed off the board. Where's Mooney? Where you at, Darnell? I can't even lie. I'm so annoyed.
Okay, so two quarterbacks there. Yeah, this is Bear. This is Bear. I want to continue with the running backs here. No, I'm not going to continue with the running backs.
Okay. Pump fake.
Actually, I am going to continue with the running backs.
Double pump fake. No look pass.
I'm going to take Tyrone.
Okay. Tyrone
Probably
Tracy off.
Probably
the
could have
board.
waited a little bit, but I know John there at the 1-2 is probably eyeing a giant because he doesn't have a giant right now.
Look, in the 12th round, I think you can take the player you want.
I know John was eyeing him.
Yeah, this is where the draft gets boring.
Yeah, it's only 3 more rounds. It's only 3 more, guys.
Oh, it is 3 rounds. Okay, right. 3 more rounds.
Yeah, nice. Josh Downs. That's who I was contemplating between Josh Downs and Tyrone. I probably should have went Josh Downs, but I wanted the depth at the running back position a little bit for me.
Jahan Dotson. I gotta be honest. I love you, Dad. I'm out on Jahan Dotson after he went to the Philadelphia Eagles. Where's Ricky? There goes Tyler Algier. What did Sal say during the flock league for Tyler Algier? I can't remember. It was pretty funny.
He was just like, he basically said like if Bijan goes down, Tyler Algier is a top 10 running back or something like that.
Well, he said it way more funny than that.
Yeah, he did, but it was something along those lines.
Antonio Gibson off the board here. Dak says, I have a cool 49ers stack. I love it. There goes Caleb Williams.
I'm going to go Michael Wilson here.
I like it. Michael Wilson. Ty Chandler
Yeah, Ty
off the board.
Chandler. I was thinking about Ty Chandler at the 2-8 and Josh Downs, and I was like, okay. And then I started contemplating between Tracy and Chandler, and I was like, I just like Tracy as a talent better.
There goes Jared Goff.
That's Cheddar Bob's second tight end or quarterback, excuse me. So everyone likes to double up on quarterbacks in this league.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 teams that have double quarterback right now.
Yeah. No comment. No comment.
Okay, 5 teams. 5 teams with double quarterback. You're making me nervous. What am I doing wrong? Tell me.
Well, the draft is still out there. And y'all just let them fall.
Sweet baby Rays.
Sweet baby Jesus. I love it.
In America.
Jalen off the board. Jermaine Burton. I like that. That's sneaky. All right, we're going to go ahead and grab Marshawn Lloyd if he's still there. And he is.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
And then we're going to go ahead and also grab Demario Douglas if he's still there. Unless I messed up. Douglas is gone, is he? Can you confirm?
Demario Douglas is gone, yes. He did mess up.
Okay. He is gone, so we're going to go Andre Yeshivas then.
Nice. Yes, Macy. Tracy will be the number 2 behind Singletary.
Well, I did have someone comment on our video today telling me that Eric Gray was a number 2. I believed that it was Tyrone because he played ahead of Eric Gray in preseason and at camp, but then he went down with the injury.
I think they
do
both.
You know anything as a Giants fan? Is there any update on that?
I think they like Tyrone's Tracy pass catching ability, and I think that's why he has the edge. I think Eric Gray is more of like, okay, if Devin Singletary can't punch it in, I think it could potentially be Eric Gray. I'm on the clock here, so give me a second. Gosh, it is super bare right now.
Yeah, it definitely is.
I might get auto picked here. I'm gonna take Malachi Corley.
All right, Malachi Corley off the board.
So yeah, I guess that's right now. I think it's 50-50, but I do believe Tyrone Tracy has the edge with that pass catching ability. It's not really set in stone who's going to be the backup, I would say, but that's what I'm predicting.
Okay.
Is that Tracy will be this? Sorry, Blaze. Tracy will be the second guy.
I'm still so annoyed looking at the board with Daniels there. It ruined my day. Ruined my day. I'm all right. I'm kidding. Cole Kmet off the board there. Aaron Rodgers as well.
Yeah, very interesting with all these 2 quarterbacks.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Okay.
All right. Quentin Johnston.
I didn't take him. Someone else took him.
That is Badaki's favorite pick on the draft board. Ben Sinnott off the board there. Fun stash for sure. We talked about him on today's video. Macy says he's got a lot of Tyrone Tracy stock.
Nice. Oh, that's what I was going to take, De'Ami Brown.
Yep, I like that pick a lot.
Okay, that's okay.
Is that DeMarcus?
Yes, that's DeMarcus. All right, I'll take Tyra. I'll take Troy.
Okay, I like it.
I'll take Troy.
We're really digging into the weeds here.
Yeah.
Pat the Dragon. What to do? What to do? Luke Musgrave, gone. Damian Pierce, gone.
Yeah, Benson is definitely a guy that's nice.
Theo Johnson, gone.
Hey.
Damn it. Chase with the double snipe in the last couple rounds. I have no breath in my body left to give.
Because he got a call on Darrow.
Mr. Irrelevant.
Wow, likely to miss week 1. Oh, that.
Who's this?
Hunter Henry.
We'll grab Roman Wilson here to end the draft. That is it, ladies and gentlemen.
Wilson.
That
All
is it.
Send me a trade.
Overall, happy with the draft. Obviously devastated that we missed out on our guy, Jaden. Great draft, everybody. Badaki, nice squad you got going on there. Big shout out to everybody. Papa Savage doing his thing. Love the Chuba Hubbard pick. And let's see who we are facing week number 1. Numero uno. It's me and Chase right now, baby. Me and you, brother, man.
Come on. I know exactly what my team name is going to be.
Yeah, my team name's already set. Just wanted to remind you guys in case you forgot. Chase says Zach can get his sweet revenge immediately. Oh, and by the way, just Dak, I've got your boy Dak Prescott. All right, so hit me up, brother. Hit me up. Who's Dak's quarterback? Did he go quarterback early? I can't even remember. Dak and Dan. So he went Purdy.
Yeah.
He has Kittle and Ayuk, so he probably wanted the stack. All right, guys. Well, that was very fun. That is the last real draft we have to show you guys this year. Next week is going to be completely chocked full of live streams where we're answering your questions, Q&As out the wazoo. Whatever players you want to know to start, sit, trades, whatever. You have an opportunity to do that next week with us on the live stream. Friendly update, if you're watching and you've been lurking, we are getting very close to 20K. Our goal is to hit 20K before the season.
Yeah,
we
appreciate
are
you guys.
386 maybe away,
Something
which is
like that.
very close. We appreciate you guys big time. A couple other things that you need to know. Number one, we just dropped a video on the channel where essentially this video is when you finish your draft, go get these players. All right. So beat the waiver wire. Go check that video out. Also, Badaki is dropping incredible content over on the Fantasy Never Stops channel. If you haven't subscribed, go subscribe over there. I will spam that in the chat for you guys. Badaki's absolutely killing it, giving you great advice over there. And the only other thing I think we can say is if you want to support the show, let's say you did just finish your draft and you want us to review your team, you want to know exactly what we would do with your team, how we would grade it moving forward, then that's very simple. All you got to do is become a yearly Mother Flocker member with the promo code LAND. Just put a direct link in the chat. You get access to every article, all the databases, weekly rankings this year that are going to update consistently, the premium tools on the website. You also support Badaki and myself as well as getting those Discord perks. We appreciate y'all big time. And yeah, the cheat sheet is still on the site. Go check that out. And that should be it, unless I'm missing something.
No, appreciate you guys. And most likely, yeah, live Q&As like you said next week. So love.
Yeah. Smash that like button as the stream ends. And we'll see you guys soon. Love.
Love.